What started as a normal day above Los Angeles quickly transformed into a harrowing ordeal as the city's skies became the backdrop for a mid-air emergency. It was a typical Friday afternoon at the airport. Travelers moved through the bustling terminals, completely unaware that a crisis was about to unfold high above them. A Delta Airlines Boeing 767 headed for Atlanta thundered down the runway at Los Angeles International Airport and soared into the bright California sky. But in an instant, disaster struck. The aircraft's left engine burst into flames, trailing thick smoke and sending shockwaves of fear through the plane and those watching from below. For the 226 passengers and 9 crew members, a routine journey turned into a nightmare. Panic and dread swept through the cabin as the gravity of the emergency became clear. The blaze was fierce, a clear sign of a catastrophic engine failure. Flames danced along the engine's side, and a cloud of black smoke billowed out, visible for miles around. Down below, onlookers froze in disbelief, quickly reaching for their phones to record the dramatic sight of the jet overhead, its engine engulfed in fire. Inside, those seated near the left wing stared out their windows in shock, some gripping their seats, others whispering words of comfort or prayer as the burning engine loomed just outside. In the cockpit, the pilots were suddenly thrust into one of aviation's most dangerous scenarios, an engine fire shortly after takeoff, with the city sprawling beneath them. They sprang into action, methodically following emergency protocols, their training and composure put to the ultimate test as they worked to contain the crisis. What began as a routine climb became a desperate struggle for control as the crew coordinated to stabilize the aircraft and determine their next move. The plane was still ascending, adding to the complexity of the emergency. Every moment mattered as the pilots weighed whether to return to the airport or circle to burn off fuel. The crew juggled flying the aircraft, managing the fire, and communicating urgently with air traffic control, requesting immediate support as ground teams prepared for a possible emergency landing. With every passing second, the pilots' skill and teamwork were all that stood between disaster and survival as they fought to bring everyone on board safely back to Earth. In the cockpit, the pilots faced a moment that would define the outcome of the flight. With only seconds to assess the situation, they made a swift and decisive call to return immediately to Los Angeles International Airport. This was not a decision made lightly. It was the result of years of training, experience, and a deep understanding of the risks involved in continuing with a compromised engine. They quickly informed air traffic control of the emergency, their voices steady and composed despite the gravity of the situation. Clear communication was crucial, as every second counted. The controllers on the ground began coordinating support, clearing airspace, and preparing the airport for an emergency landing. Inside the cockpit, the pilots relied on their rigorous training, methodically working through the complex emergency checklist for an engine fire. Each step was critical. There was no room for error. The pilots checked instruments, monitored the situation, and ensured that all safety protocols were followed to the letter. With calm precision, they expertly guided the aircraft into a wide, controlled turn over the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. This maneuver was designed to keep the plane safely away from populated areas, minimizing risk to those on the ground. The chosen flight path allowed the crew valuable time to complete emergency procedures and double-check their actions, all while keeping the aircraft at a safe distance from the city below. They leveled the plane at a safe altitude, carefully monitoring the aircraft's performance and preparing for the critical landing approach. Every detail mattered, from airspeed to altitude, as they set up for a safe return. The pilots activated the fire suppression systems, releasing extinguishing agents into the affected engine. With practiced hands, they shut down the failing engine, isolating it to prevent further damage or risk. Meanwhile, on the ground, emergency services sprang into action. Fire trucks and rescue teams positioned themselves along the runway, ready to respond the moment the aircraft touched down. As the aircraft lined up for its final approach, the crew received confirmation that the fire appeared to be extinguished. Still, everyone remained on high alert, prepared for any last-minute complications. The pilots executed a textbook landing, bringing the jet down smoothly and safely on the runway. Their professionalism and composure under pressure made all the difference. As the doors opened and passengers began to disembark, a wave of relief swept through the cabin and across the tarmac. The safe conclusion of this harrowing flight was a testament to the skill and dedication of everyone involved, from the cockpit to the ground crews. Inside the cabin, the atmosphere remained surprisingly calm, thanks to the crew's professionalism. Flight attendants moved with purpose, reassuring passengers and ensuring safety instructions were followed. Their calm demeanor prevented panic among the 226 passengers. Not a single person was injured during the engine fire or emergency landing. Passengers disembarked in an orderly fashion, highlighting the crew's effective response. The focus was on safety from beginning to end. The crew continued to provide support as everyone deplaned smoothly. The successful management of the crisis showcased teamwork and expertise. Passengers later praised the crew, emphasizing their gratitude. The calm fostered by the crew turned a nightmare into a powerful example of aviation safety. The aircraft involved was a Boeing 767-400ER, a veteran of the skies. Despite its age, the Boeing 767 is known for its durability and safety record. An incident like this raises questions about operating an aging fleet. Airlines must invest in maintenance to ensure older aircraft fly safely. The Boeing 767 remains a key part of Delta's fleet for long-haul routes. The aviation industry is moving towards newer, more fuel-efficient aircraft. The age of an aircraft doesn't automatically make it unsafe if maintained properly. The crew's handling of the emergency demonstrated the aircraft's robust design. Following the incident, the Boeing 767 will undergo a thorough inspection to ensure safety. After the safe landing, federal authorities launched an investigation. The FAA announced a comprehensive review to determine the cause of the engine failure. Investigators will examine the damaged parts and review the aircraft's maintenance history. Delta Airlines is conducting its own internal investigation. The airline aims to understand what went wrong to protect its passengers and crew. The investigation will be detailed, examining the failed engine piece by piece. Findings will be shared across the aviation industry to improve safety standards. The goal is to use the knowledge gained to make air travel even safer. Once passengers were safely inside the terminal, Delta Airlines focused on support. Customer service agents worked to rebook passengers on the next available flights. Food vouchers and accommodations were provided to ensure comfort. Passengers expressed immense relief and gratitude, praising the crew's handling of the situation. The incident was a reminder of flying risks, but also a testament to aviation safety. Delta's priority was clear: take care of those who experienced the ordeal. By addressing immediate needs, the airline helped restore normalcy. The story became one of survival and professionalism. Passengers walked away without a scratch, continuing their travels later that day. The positive outcome highlighted the system designed for safety at every level. The incident occurred against the backdrop of Delta's major presence at LAX. Delta's investment in modernizing terminals and expanding routes solidifies its position. The incident highlights the challenges of maintaining an aging fleet. Delta must balance maintenance costs with investing in newer models. The event may influence discussions on fleet modernization. Despite the fire, Delta's operation continued without significant interruption. The airline's response showed its systems worked as intended. The focus will be on applying investigation findings to strengthen safety systems. Delta's commitment to safety and operational excellence remains steadfast. The mid-air emergency was captured on video, going viral worldwide. This unexpected event unfolded thousands of feet above the ground, capturing the attention of millions. The video, shot by a quick-thinking passenger, spread like wildfire across the internet, drawing viewers into the heart-stopping drama. Stunning footage showed the Boeing 767 with flames streaming from its engine. The sight was both terrifying and mesmerizing as the fiery spectacle unfolded against the backdrop of a clear blue sky. The video offered a rare glimpse into the dangers that can arise during air travel, leaving viewers in awe of the aircraft's resilience. The video spread across news sites and social media, intensifying public interest. It quickly became a trending topic, with hashtags and discussions flooding platforms. People from all walks of life shared their thoughts and reactions, turning the incident into a global conversation. The visuals highlighted the risks of air travel and the importance of safety measures. They served as a stark reminder of why safety protocols are crucial, prompting airlines to review and reinforce their procedures. The incident underscored the need for constant vigilance and preparedness in the aviation industry. Public reaction was a mix of shock, fear, and relief. As the video circulated, viewers experienced a roller coaster of emotions, from the initial shock of seeing the flames to the relief of knowing the plane landed safely. The incident sparked discussions about air travel safety and the bravery of those involved. Social media praised the pilots and crew for their skill and bravery. Their calm and composed handling of the situation was lauded worldwide, with many calling them heroes. The crew's professionalism and quick thinking were credited with averting a potential disaster, earning them widespread admiration. The incident became a leading news story, showcasing professional crisis management. Newsrooms across the globe covered the event extensively, highlighting the coordinated efforts of the airline and emergency services. The swift response and effective communication were key in managing the crisis and ensuring passenger safety. The viral video ensured the story was a major talking point. It dominated headlines and social media feeds, sparking debates and discussions. The incident became a case study in the power of viral media, demonstrating how quickly information can spread and influence public perception. It highlighted the airline, aircraft, and heroes in the cockpit and cabin. The incident brought attention to the airline's commitment to safety and the skill of its crew. The pilots and flight attendants were celebrated for their courage and professionalism, reinforcing the importance of teamwork in crisis situations. The footage provided a powerful record of a routine flight turned fiery spectacle. It served as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of air travel and the resilience of those who ensure our safety. The video will remain a testament to the bravery and skill of the aviation community, inspiring confidence in travelers worldwide.